All right, like I was saying, everything you need to know to change anything. I just did the right scene. Right. All right. This is the scene. You see, there's some stuff here. You can just deactivate them, and if you deactivate environment, everything will vanish. This is where you work inside this game object. This one here, you don't need to touch it. Everything that is required for the scene to work is here. If you need the inventory system is here. Everything related to it is inside this. If you don't need the inventory system in the game, you can just deactivate it. But you still need to go in camera UI, UI camera, inventory canvas, and deactivate the canvas inside the UI as well. These two things that need to be deactivated if you don't need the inventory system. All the items are here. Usually this should be off. And then if you need an item, you just copy it. You just like Control D, and then you move it inside the environment, and then the item will appear here. Then right now we don't need it. And I'm keeping it off on just for testing. In the game templates, you have templates for everything. It's already coded. Like if I activate the water, now you see the water. Now you can move it and stretch it and put it where you want and where you need it. And then once your character will get inside the water, I'll show you. It will start to swim automatically without you doing anything. There you go. You see, it's automatic. It will start to swim automatically. There you go. Here. The exit is also here. You can change the image associated with it, so it doesn't really matter. And right here, you can manipulate the prompt and everything inside, but you don't need to do that. You don't need to change the, if you need to change the image, this is where you change it, but then again, you don't really need to at this point. All the spawners and the camera are here. The only thing important here is the level start. You can move this and just put it where you need it, and this is where the character will start with spawn when you begin the game. All right. Managers, you don't really need to touch it. Everything here will be set automatically. Input, UI, game manager. The only thing you need to know when you construct a level is in level manager. Here, you can select the character that will be instantiated. There's only two of them in anim girl. This is not important. Just player girl here or player boy here. You just drag a different one here, and this is the one that's going to be instantiated. All the characters are already done naturally, so you don't need to do anything. Just put the prefab here, and it's going to work without you doing anything. And the value here, this is what you change to affect the size of the bounding box, the yellow bounding box here. If I just this is the level. The camera will never exit this. So if you want a small level, you can make it as small as a screen, a game screen, or you can make it as large as you desire. Then you just construct your level inside these boundaries. If you touch the lower bound here, your character will die. It's like he fell down a chasm or anything. But right now I need to look at the spawner. Uh, Offline it should work fine. Online there's an issue with it, but the spawner. the checkpoints are here. And then inside this game object, you just create Control D to duplicate this, and you put as many checkpoints as you want, and it will, when he dies, if he already went further, let's say that the checkpoint is here and he died here, well, he will go back here. It's you don't need to tell the game anything. If you went farther than the checkpoint, it will go back to that checkpoint. You just need to make sure that the collider for it does the entire scene. Otherwise, you won't touch it, and the game won't know that he passed it. That's it. You don't really have to know anything else besides that. So you create your game level inside this, and when it's complete, you can either just duplicate the scene by doing Control D on the scene itself, and then you can create scene 02. Or if you needed this and you wanted to copy this on an online game, you just copy paste it. You just Control C, and then you go to the online scene. Don't need to save this. You go to the online scene, and you see it's the same thing. You just erase everything that is inside, like now it's props. You just delete it and you copy what you need there. And same things, the water and all of the other stuff, they're all here inside. So if there are things you don't need, just deactivate them here, and they will just stop working while they're not activated. So that's how you create a level. It's very simple. You just do everything here and copy paste or duplicate the scene. That's it.